Halloween. That magical time of year where children all over the world disguise themselves, go out late at night, and extort unsuspecting adults for candy. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Well, when I was a kid, I had some very odd costume choices. While most children my age preferred to masquerade as your typical princesses or Minecraft mobs, like the basic B-words they were, I instead chose to be an angry bird. Okay. Hear me out. The game had just released and I was completely obsessed. My small brain latched onto the franchise and would not let go. This is like the most beautiful thing in the world. So, once I discovered the wonderful world of costume shopping, I would incessantly beg my parents to order a red bird costume for me. And somehow that worked. I got the costume just in time for Halloween, and it was like everything had fallen into place for me. World hunger vanished, poverty disappeared, war was over, and the only thing that mattered now was to strut the streets on Halloween as the Redbird. So, it was not form-fitting. So my mom had the brilliant idea to stuff some pillows in it. So we did that, and then I guess I was just a very large angry bird. You know what? It was perfect. Okay, it was perfect. I was incredibly proud of myself that year. For what? I don't know. I probably looked absolutely ludicrous waddling around the dark streets, lugging a giant bag of candy behind me, but I was so in the angry bird zone that nothing could stop me. Not even like a tank. Nothing. If any of you remember, I made a video about me wearing an inflatable dinosaur suit. It won't be too hard to find, that's basically the title. I was inspired to buy it while trick-or-treating one year because I saw a guy wearing it and I was like, oh my god, look, that guy is so cool. My brother absolutely did not care, and I don't really blame him. But in any case, that's where it all began. I wore that thing for probably more events than I should have. I wore it to school, wore it to sell lemonade to tourists, wore it to Halloween, and I was getting my, $200 worth? It was for sure overpriced wherever I bought it. And for the most part, it went completely fine, except for when it got stabbed by a tree branch and was completely useless from that point on. Not as fun. As for Halloween celebrations, they've never been a huge thing for me. We do Christmas parties and stuff, but I don't believe there's ever been a Halloween party hosted by anyone I know. However, in middle school, there was the dreaded Halloween dance. Everyone in grades 6, 7, and 8 were invited. And let me tell you, those dances were quite possibly one of the worst ideas the school had. All they did was basically turn off the lights in the gym and hire some sketchy DJ from the alley out back to play, I don't know, music. That's probably a little exaggerated, but you get the idea. Here's what ended up happening at all these dances, and we're not even gonna talk about the Valentine's Day dance, because that was on a whole nother level of bad. After school, my friends and I would all go to one house and get ready for an hour, expecting some sort of super glamorous dance experience. Oh, how young and naive we were. And stupid. We were stupid. We would eat dinner, then pile into a car and drive to the dance. We got there, paid $3, and went down to the gym. This is where the awkwardness begins, folks. First of all, the gym was always separated into sections because no one liked anyone else and everyone thought they were the superior grade, gender, what have ya. And, there were always that one group of popular girls in the corner glaring at you and thinking you couldn't see them even though you're 3 feet away from them. No one was in costume, by the way, despite it being, a Halloween dance. I won't go too into detail because I want to make a separate video on this, but let's just say it was not Halloween-y at all, except for the decorations being orange. I guess that was the extent of what the committee felt they had to do to communicate that this is, in fact, a Halloween dance. Okay, also, I felt I had to say something about the pronunciation of Halloween, so I asked you guys how you say it, Halloween or Halloween. The results show that it is, in fact, probably Halloween.
Bloody hell, I'm unsubscribing from this channel.
But thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I hope I get this done by Halloween. If I don't, this is going to be embarrassing. I feel like every end card I make brings me one step closer to complete and total insanity. So, yeah. Alright, I don't know how long that was. No!